Imagine a man who stared failure in the face and smiled. A man who didn't just dream about changing the world, he did it. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. This is not a fantasy, this is the story of Elon Musk, the man who turned the impossible into reality. Elon Musk wasn't born with superpowers. He didn't come from extreme wealth or privilege. He was a curious child, quiet, awkward, often bullied. But he had something many people never develop: vision. At 12 years old, he built his own video game. At 17, he left South Africa alone, in search of freedom and opportunity. He believed the future didn't have to be accepted, it could be built. After college, he didn't chase job security, he chased purpose. He started Zip2, slept on the office floor, showered at the YMCA, and worked endlessly until it sold for millions. But instead of settling down, he doubled down. He co-founded PayPal, and after it sold, he could have retired rich. But he risked everything again. Everything. He poured his money into SpaceX, because he believed humans should become a multi-planetary species. People laughed. They called him crazy. They said, private rockets, electric cars, this guy's insane. But Elon didn't care. Because great ideas often sound like madness. Until they succeed. His rockets failed, exploded, 1, then 2, then 3. Tesla nearly collapsed, the media mocked him, investors fled. He had one last chance. One more rocket launch before everything he built came crashing down, and on that final attempt, the rocket soared. SpaceX made history. Tesla survived. The world started to listen. Now he's changing energy, transportation, artificial intelligence, exploring Mars, creating brain-machine interfaces, building tunnels underground to fix traffic. Not because he wants to be famous, but because he believes we can do better, that you can do better, that the future isn't written in stone, it's written by the bold. Elon Musk doesn't fear failure, he embraces it. He once said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." He works harder than anyone else, sometimes 100 hours a week. He reads obsessively, he questions everything, he doesn't build for now. He builds for the next 100 years. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need $1 million idea. You need courage. You need conviction. You need to be willing to take the hits and keep moving. Elon Musk is proof that with obsession, resilience, and belief, you can redefine reality. Not someday. Today. So ask yourself, what's your mission? What would you build if you knew failure was just a step, not the end? The world isn't changed by those who wait. It's changed by those who dare. You have the spark. Now light the fire. Be bold. Be relentless. Be legendary.